Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Saksham Digital Technology. So in this video, we are just learning the 6 fundamental steps of the data science process. In the previous video, we just learned the data science definition and some applications of the data science. So in this video, there are 6 steps. So our first one step is problem definition planning. So what your projects, you just plan for the projects you just planning to make a project on some recommendation system. In the last we have just providing you one example of this data science projects with the help of all this process. So first one is planning. So clearly define the problem or question you want to address, understand the business context and goals. You just define the problem or question of you just want to address, you just want to make a uh, uh, user recommendation system for the placement recommendation system and some other systems. So just you just address the problem, understanding the business context and goals, what your goals in the next for your model. So these are the first step. And in this step there are some tasks like identify the scope of the projects. I just say you identify the scope of the project, what are the scope of project, plan the overall approach and strategy, what you do in the next step, what you want to find with this data, and what you want to recommend with this data, what you want to visualize with data. This is the first process. You just plan each and everything. This is the first step, the main step of the data science process. Our next second one step is data collection. In the data science we require data. So with the help of data we do anything, everything. So data collection is one of the second most important process in the data science process. So the objective of this data collection process is gather relevant data from various sources to address the defined problem. You just want to make a project on some example like any other type of project. So for this we require data. Without data we do not do anything in the data science. So for this we are collecting the data. There are different sources for collecting the data like Kaggle and other websites for data. You just collect real data on some business and all. If you want to analyze and make a product for for the particular shops, you just give the previous year data and just work on that. If you want to work on some popular projects like agriculture recommendation system, so you just download the data on Kaggle. There are different types of data are provided on the Kaggle, so you just download the data on the Kaggle and work on that. So the task of this data collection process: identify and access data sources like database, APIs, files, etc. Identify the access and data source. So this is the task. And other one is collect raw data, ensuring it covers the necessary variables and time period. Collect raw data. You just collect the data, like this is not clean data and all. You just collect the data, only collect data, raw data, any type of data, ensuring it covers the necessary variables. You required a sales data, like we are working on sales data, so you require the profit amount. So these are some different types of variables we just required in the data science to process the data. So ensuring it covers all the necessary variables. So this is our task. And handle issues related to data quality, completeness and consistency. The data quality is too much required for this process, and completeness of the data is also one of the important in this, and consistency also. These are some tasks for the data collection. Our next step is data cleaning and processing. We are planning the project and then collecting the data. Then our next step is data cleaning and processing. Without cleaning data you just not finding some insights and recommend some prediction, not possible. You just clean the data, if your data is sales, we have some blank data, so unnecessary data, you just clean this type of data. Process is not to be a big task for the data scientist. You just clean the data with the help of Python and some functions with Python. So objective of this data is prepare the collected data from analysis and addressing issues such as missing values, outliers and inconsistency. So prepare the data analyzing by addressing issues such as missing value. What are missing values? So missing values are you just downloading the data from some website. So in this website we have some missing values, so delete these rows of the missing values. You just clean the data of missing values. What are outliers? I just give you example in the some next videos. Outliers, so basically in the age variable we have age from 18 to 70. So these are minimum data, perfect data, but you have age is 0. And if you have age in this variable is 98, 105 and 200, these are some outliers. The inconsistency is also like not consistent in the data variables also. So what are the tasks for this data cleaning and data processing? Pre-processing, clean and format raw data. In the previous I show you, like you just identify and access, sorry, collect raw data. You just collect the raw data, and this process you just clean raw data, clean and format raw data. So handle missing and incomplete value. Like incomplete value, you just put some mean value in the incomplete value. You just finding the mean of the particular variable and just put on that. So this is the work of data cleaning and data processing. It's standardize unit and scales. You just standardize the unit. I just give you example like finding the mean and just putting. So this is also the example of standardization unit and scales. Address outliers and anomalies. These are I just also example you the outliers like age and also some different types of example for the outliers. So this is the step to data cleaning and pre-processing. So our next one is exploratory data analysis, EDA. This is also one of the important part in the data science process, 6 steps process. So with this, we have gain insights into the data and its characteristics, identify pattern and formulate hypothesis. So after cleaning data, you just applying some models, and also you just finding some insights with data. You just visualize the data in the form of pie chart, bar chart and other. So this is the EDA, exploratory data analysis. You just finding some insights with the help of clean data. So the task of this EDA is visualize data distribution using charts and graph, calculate descriptive statistics. Descriptive statistics means like by like mean, median, mode, and also you just finding some maximum value of this. You just find some minimum value of this and other. So outliers and all with descriptive statics, and also explore relationship and correlation between variable. You just finding the relationship between the uh, variables, like this variable is related with this variable. So with the help of these, you just applying some machine and learning algorithms, like this variable is dependent on this. So with the help of this variable, dependent variable, you just predicting the outcome of independent variable. So this is main part of this explore data analysis. Identify potential pattern on trends. You just finding some patterns with the help of EDA in the data. So our next process is modeling and analyzing data. So after cleaning the data, performing EDA, and then you just making a model. So with the help of machine learning, you just make a model for the data science. So develop models to extract patterns, make prediction or drive insights from the data. So with the help of I just give you example for predicting the CGP according to study and playing of the students. So they just we have some three columns. Like first one is study, second one is play, and third one is marks. So student one is playing 2 hours and study is 4 hours. So they just predict 70% in the exams, and another one is like they just study 2 hours and playing 4 hours. So the result is 40 marks in the exam. With the help of this data, we are just predicting model, making predicting model. So this is the modeling and analysis. You just make a model for the particular problem, finding some insights from the data. So choose in this task, choose appropriate model technique like machine learning algorithm. I just give you the example for the linear regression machine learning model. Choose appropriate modeling techniques. So this is the example. Train model on the training data sets. We have a data set, so we are just providing the testing data and training data to the model, and they just give you the uh, prediction with the based on training data with test data. So I just tell you in the next videos with deep with the example of practical example. So validate and evaluate model performance using testing data. You just I just give you the example 20% data in the testing data. So validate the evaluate model performance using testing data. We just uh, test our model like jab giving some values. They just not train with the help of testing data. So our last one is fine tune models for better result. Fine tune models for better result. This is the normal example. So our last process is presenting, finding, and building application. So in this process, we are just building application. You just creating a model, and in this you just deploying on the particular application like app or web. So this is the presenting and finding and building application. Share what we learn from data in a way that everyone can understand and use. So this is the presentation type. Turn these learning insight into helpful tools that make a real difference or for the business and its pupil. So you just making a presentation for this, so business and pupil it helpful for learning. So thank you. Subscribe our Section Digital Technology page. In the next video, we learn more about data science. Thank you.